barriga llena, corazón contento. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 tourist destinations in Mexico. Number 10. Nuevo León. Situated near the southernmost tip of Texas, this prime piece of property will have you thinking less about Sicario and more about exploring the metropolitan area of Monterrey, which happens to be the capital of Nuevo León. If you're interested in trendy tourist locales, you'll certainly want to stop by the Parque Fundidora or the city's remarkable museums, but don't forget about the surrounding areas of San Pedro Garza Garcia, Apodaca, and Montemorelos. But it's a big world out there. Why not go see all you can? Number 9. Veracruz. Dude, Veracruz. You've probably heard that line at least once in your life, and that's because this tiny strip of land will have you speaking Spanish in your sleep. In February, one may take part in the carnival celebration, and you'll surely have to check out some of the region's aquatic destinations. At the end of the day, however, it only makes sense to kick it on the beach. But let's be honest, some of you will already be there with your aggressive farmer tans and buckets of Coronas. And why not, right? But just schedule a little daytime fun in Córdoba and Coatzacoalcos as well. Number 8. Oaxaca. Just the sound of this state's name is part of the appeal for some. When you arrive on the Pacific Ocean coastline, Oaxaca's cityscapes will crush your soul in the most beautiful of ways. Of course, you don't have to stay on the southern tip. You can head up north and experience some war culture. But the most celebrated city has to be the capital of Oaxaca itself, with the Sierra Madre del Sur mountains and a rich colonial history. If you're ready for some good grub, then be sure to check out Benito Juarez Market, which may or may not result in you screaming, Oaxaca. Number 7. Guerrero. If you're knocking about in Oaxaca, then it behooves you to check out the nearby Guerrero. Why? Acapulco. Just look at the coastline of Costera, ladies and gents, and tell us you haven't already fallen madly in love. Of course, Guerrero isn't all about 24/7 beach action, as the Diego Rivera mural is a must-see along with Acapulco Historical Museum. There's Zihuatanejo too, which affords another unforgettable beach experience with Playa del Ropa and a little snorkeling on Ixtapa Island. Number 6. Guanajuato. For those of you that truly want to immerse yourself in the traditions of Mexico, then you'll need to plan a lengthy visit to Old Guanajuato. This is a place where dudes become hombres and party girls transform into astute observers of traditions and culture. In short, this city has that old-timey vibe that will organically make you curious about its vibrant inhabitants. Whether it's the Teatro Juarez or the Monumento a Cristo Rey, the visuals of Guanajuato will stay with you as you cap off the evening in style with some local spirits. Number 5. Jalisco. Now we're taking the action west to the region that boasts the infamous beach destination of Puerto Vallarta. Like the motto goes, Jalisco es Mexico. And this is the place to get your mariachi on while pounding down a couple of tequila shots. In moderation, of course. After all, both mariachi and tequila originated in Guadalajara, and just the overall atmosphere will deliver a serious taste of Mexican culture. Couples, meanwhile, might fall in love all over again in the Zona Romantica, maybe even with each other. Number 4. Baja California Sur. While some regions on our list may challenge your geography game, here's a destination that's not too hard to find, mainly because of a place called Cabo San Lucas. Golf by day, party by night, or as Eddie Murphy once soft-rocked, with all due respect to the party vibe of Baja California Sur, there's far more to do than just lying around and getting blitzed, as you'll want to check out Cabo Adventures or even Wild Canyon Adventures. We can't blame you for kicking your feet up all day, but it wouldn't hurt to challenge yourself and make the most of the visit either. Number 3. Yucatan. All hail the Yucatan Peninsula, the Mexican location where the Mayans set in stone an inexplicable world of heightened civilization. If you book a trip to Yucatan, there are a few things you can do. We're talking some proper equinox action at Chichen Itza and pretty much all of Mérida, but the entire peninsula will be calling your name along with the ghosts of Mayan spirits. Okay, so we can't guarantee any actual ghost will call you, but the Yucatan affords all kinds of Mexican experiences, and you'll just have to decide for yourself if you're a beach bro or a student of civilization. Number 2. Quintana Roo. Allow us to introduce you to the Roo, which arguably provides the most bang for your buck along the Gulf of Mexico. On one hand, you have Cancun, an essential component of the Yucatan Peninsula, and on the other, you've got Playa del Carmen, part of the Riviera Maya, to the south. As two of the more popular hotspots, both Tulum and the islands of Cozumel allow for some history and snorkeling, respectively, but it's the little nook and crannies that bring this beautiful state to life. Come for the beaches and culture, and stay to dive into the collective exuberance of this amazing national treasure. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Mexico City, aka CDMX. Though its former name Federal District may not exactly inspire images of good times, it doesn't take away from the fact that Mexico City is certainly one of the most spectacular destinations in the world. In Coyoacan, the celebrated artist Frida Kahlo revolutionized the art world, and you'll find plenty of historical landmarks associated with the Mexican Revolution itself. Be sure to take some time to check out the Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe, as it's one of the most visited sacred sites in the world, especially among Catholics. Food, history, culture, food. What more do you need? Submit yourself to Ciudad de Mexico and pay your debts to its celebrated heritage. Do you agree with our list? What is your favorite tourist destination in Mexico? For more mind-blowing top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.